type I. We are looking at, we will be looking at polynomial, long division, factor theorem, remainder theorem, and different questions on these aspects. So let's quickly look at what is the factor theorem. What is the factor theorem? Factor theorem states that if x minus a is a factor, if x minus a is a factor of f of x, if f of x is a polynomial, then f of a is equal to 0. What does that imply? It implies that we are going to equate this x minus a, which we call a factor, to 0. That will be x minus a equal to 0. So when you do that, you're going to have x equal to what? X equal to a. Okay? Then you now go to your polynomial. Go to your polynomial. Anywhere you see x, you put a there. So by the time you make your substitution for x equal to a, f of a must equal to 0. So once it is equal to 0, it shows that this factor, this x minus a, is genuinely a factor. Okay? It's a factor. If your f of a is equal to 0, it's a factor. Okay? Then another one to buttress that is if ax minus b is the factors of f of x, your polynomial, then f of a b over a will be 0. How do you get that? Equate this one and make x the subject. So if you do that, you are going to have b over a. Then you now go to your polynomial, your f of x, and substitute. Anywhere you see x, you put b over a there. Okay? If that substitution is now equal to 0, it confirms that that expression ax minus b is a factor. It confirms ax minus b is a factor. Okay? As you are coming in, begin to type I. Okay? And if you are here for the first time, subscribe so that you can set forward your questions. Okay? You can participate in the discussion in this section. This section is going to be interactive. Okay? As you're coming in, just say I. Okay? Say I and subscribe and begin to forward the links of this video across your social media platform. Thank you for doing that. Okay, let's now go to the first question we have here. We have if f of x equal to 3x cubed minus 2x squared minus 12x plus 8. If f of x is equal to this polynomial, 3x cubed minus 2x squared minus 12x plus 8. Show that x plus 2 is a factor of f of x. B, x factorize f of x completely. X plus 2 is a factor. If you want to do that, you're going to equate this one to 0, and that will be equal to what? X equal to what? Minus 2. Then go to your f of x. Anywhere you see x now, you put minus 2 there. And then you begin to substitute into the given polynomial. That will be 3 times what? Minus 2 cubed, minus 2 times minus 2 square, minus 12 times minus 2, and then plus what? Plus 8. So this one will give us minus 2 to the power 3, that's minus 8, times 3, that's minus 24. And then minus 2 squared, that's 4. That's 4 times 2, that's 8. Okay. Minus times minus, that's plus. 12 times 2, that's 24. And then plus what? Plus 8. So this one and this one cancel. This one and this one cancel. And that gives us what? That gives us 0. So on the final conclusion, since f of minus 2 is equal to 0, it confirms that x plus 2 is a factor. X plus 2 is a factor. So x plus 2 is one of the factor. Okay, our polynomial is 3x cubed. 3x cubed minus 2x squared minus 12x plus 8. Okay, so we are using long division divisor, your factor here. And what you do is very simple. You take the first one of the polynomial, 3x cubed, and then you divide by the first one here of the divisor over x. And that will give you 3x squared. Okay? Then after that, you begin to multiply this one with the divisor. 3x squared times x. It's giving you 3x cubed. 3x squared times plus 2. That's what? Plus 6x squared. Then you subtract. You do the subtraction. Then you have this one minus this one, 0. Minus 2 minus plus 6. That's a minus 8x squared. Okay? Then you bring the next one down, minus 12x. Then you take the first one also of this one, minus 8x squared, over the first one here, over x. That's giving us minus 8, minus 8x. Then you multiply. You multiply. 8x, minus 8x times x, that's a minus 8x squared. Minus 8x times plus 2, minus 16x. Then you do your subtraction again. This one, minus 8, minus 8. That becomes 0. Then we have minus 12, minus 16. That's what? That's a plus 4x. Okay? Then you bring the next one down. That's plus what? Plus 8. Okay? Then after that, you repeat the process. Take the first one here, plus 4x, over the first one here, over x. It's giving you plus what? Plus 4. Then plus 4 times your divisor. 4 times x, that's what? Plus 4x. I mean plus 4 times x, plus 4x. Plus 4 times plus 2, plus 8. And that's giving us, do your subtraction, that will give us 0. And that confirms that x plus 2 is a factor. Because if x plus 2 is a factor, the remainder must be what? Must be 0. Then the polynomial will now become the first factor, x plus 2, times the quotient, times your quotient, 3x squared minus 8x plus 4. 3x squared minus 8x plus 4. Okay, apply this one together. This one times this one, that's a plus 12. 12x squared. 12x squared. Factors of 12 that can generate minus 8 will be minus 6 minus 2. And if you multiply minus 6 minus 2, it will give you plus 12. Then pair this one, pair this one. Okay? Then you now come back to this place, 3x squared. Then you replace this middle one with your factor, minus 2x, minus 6x, minus 2x, and then plus what? Plus 4. You just replace this one with these two factors. And then you pair the first two, you pair the last two. 3 is common here, 3x is common. Open your brackets. Then you have x minus 2. Here also, minus 2 is common. Then we have minus times plus, that's minus 2. Okay? And actually, when you factorize this and this must be the same thing. So you pick one of that, and then with what? 3x minus 2. So on the final conclusion, your polynomial will be equal to x plus 2, okay, and then x minus and 3x minus what? Minus 2. So that's the complete factorization of the polynomial. So that's that on this question. Okay. The next thing to do now is to go to remainder theorem. Then after that, we begin to solve as many questions as possible. Please, as you're coming in, just say I, and share this link of this video. Let's share it to the tunes of 1,000. Okay, 10K, 100K. Okay, please do it massively so that to make the algorithm to push this video to larger audience. If you're yet to subscribe, you're new on this channel, you're yet to subscribe, please do that right now. F of x, okay, by x minus a. The remainder is what? Is f of a. The remainder is f of a. The remainder is what? F of a. Okay. 2. It's also saying that when you divide f of x, which is your polynomial, by ax minus b, the remainder is f of b over a. That's your remainder. Okay, so that's on factor theorem. That's on factor theorem. If you divide your polynomial, your f of x, by this factor, okay, and what it means is that you just have to equate this x minus a, equate it to 0. So you're going to have x equal to what? A. Go to that polynomial, to that function, and substitute for what? For x. Anywhere you see x, you put a there. So you're going to have f of a. So whatever you have as your answer, that is your remainder. Likewise for this function also, okay, when you divide your polynomial by this factor, okay, this factor equate it to 0. If you do that, you're going to have x equal to what? B over a. Then go to your f of x. Anywhere you see x, you put b over a there. Okay, and that's your what? That's your remainder. Let's look at questions on these segments. Type I, and please share the link of this video across your social media platform. We have this question: find the remainder. Find the remainder when f of x, your polynomial, is equal to what? 2 x cubed minus 7x minus 5 is divided by x plus 2. Find the remainder. Find the remainder when f of x is divided by x plus 2. Okay, from the remainder theorem, this one, we're going to equate it to 0. X plus 2, equate that to 0, and that will be what? That will be x equal to what? Minus 2. Okay, minus 2. Then you now go back to your function f of minus 2. Anywhere you see your x, place minus 2 there, and that will 2 times minus 2 to the power 3 minus 7 times minus 2, and then minus 5. And this will be equal to, this one is minus 8 times 2, that's minus 16. That's minus 16. Okay, and then minus times minus, that's a plus. 7 times 2, that's 14 minus 5. Okay, Then minus 16 plus 14, that's a minus 2, minus 5. So the remainder is what? Is minus 7. The remainder is what? Is minus 7. Okay? The remainder is what? Is minus 7. So that's that. And that will take us to the quotient and remainder. Find the quotient. We're going to find the quotient and the remainder. So we're going to use long division for this one. We're going to use long division for this one. Polynomial long division. Minus x plus 3 over x minus 1. Okay. When you are doing polynomial long division, it's very simple. You take the first one here, x cube. You divide by what? Your divisor, what you are using to divide. The first one there. The first one here, the first one here. And that will give you s to the power 2. And then use it to multiply the divisor. S squared times x as x cube. S squared times minus 1 as minus x squared. Then you subtract this one minus this one, becoming 0. Minus 3 minus x, or let me say 3 minus minus 1. I just need the coefficient 3 plus 3 minus, okay, plus 3 minus, and then what we have here is minus 1. So that will be plus 4 x squared. Then you bring down the next variable, minus x. Okay. Then you repeat the process. Take the first one here, 4x squared, over the first one here. So this is a plus 4x squared. So we have plus 4x. Then repeat the process. Do the multiplication. This one times this one, we have this. This one times this one, we have minus 4x. Then do the subtraction again. This one minus this one cancel. Then we have minus 1 minus 4. Okay. So that will give us minus 1 plus 4. Plus 4. That's plus 3 x. Then you bring the next one down. That's a plus 3. Repeat the process. The first one here, 3x, over the first one here, over x. So that's what? This is a plus 3x. That's plus 3. Then use it to multiply your divisor. 3 times x, that's a plus 3x. 3 times minus 1, minus 3. Then you do your subtraction. Do your subtraction. This one minus this one cancel. Then 3 plus 3 minus 3. That's what? That's a plus 6. Okay. So we can make the conclusion that the quotient is the one here. That's x squared plus 4x plus 3. The remainder in this case is what? What is left here. Question: show that polynomial x to the power 4 plus 4x cubed plus 6x squared minus 8 is divisible by x plus 2. That's the first one. Let's quickly look at that. Then we'll go to the second question. Let's look at the solution to that. Show that polynomial x4 plus 4x cubed plus 6x squared minus 8 is divisible by x plus 2. Is divisible by x plus 2. What we are going to do, we are going to equate this x plus 2 to 0. And that will give us what? X is equal to what? Minus 2. So you now go to your function. This is f of x. Okay, that's a polynomial. Okay, so anywhere you see x now, you put your -2 there, and that will be equal to what? -2 to the power 4 plus 4 times -2 to the power 3 plus 6 times -2 to the power 2, then -8. So this will be equal to what? 16. This one will be -2 to the power 3. That's -8. That's -8. -8 times 4. 8 times 4. That's 32. -32. This one will be what? -2 squared. That's 4. That's plus 24. That's plus 24 -8. Okay. -8. This one, 16 minus 32. That's -16 plus 24 minus what? -8. Okay. So -16 plus 24. That's plus 8. So this is giving you 0. Okay. So show that the polynomial is divisible by what? By x plus 2. So if it's divisible by x plus 2, this f of -2 must be equal to 0. That shows that it is what? It is divisible by what? By x plus 2. Since our answer is 0, it's confirmed that f of -2 is 0. So that's that on that case. Someone tutoring, we want executive or group discussion on any of your topics, on calculus 1, calculus 2, 3, 4, okay, physics, chemistry, okay. Please check my email on the description of this video and book appointments. Then we can meet on the section tailored to your material. Okay, share the links across your social media platform. One-on-one group discussion, I'm available. Just send me an email. Let's look at the what we have here. We have, by using the remainder theorem. By using what? The remainder theorem. Factorize completely the polynomial. Factorize completely the polynomial. We have x to the power 4 minus 10 s cubed plus 35 s squared minus 50x plus 24. As you are coming in, you're going to type I. Give the videos a thumbs up. Give the videos a thumbs up. The first thing we're going to do in this case is we're going to use a kind of trial and error. Okay, a kind of trial and error. Okay, we can start with this function. Call it f of x. Your polynomial is the functions of x. Okay. Then I'm going to pick one. I'm going to pick one and substitute. We call it trial and error. If you pick one here, let's put into this equation. Okay, so that'll be 1 minus 10 plus 35 minus 50 plus 24. That's what we have there. This 2 will give us minus 9. This one also will give us minus 15. And then that's what? Plus 24. So this is equal to what? This is equal to 0. So once you try a number and you have it's equal to 0, it shows that s equal to 1 is a solution. Is a solution, and x minus 1 is a factor, and x minus 1 is a factor. Okay, x minus 1 is a factor. So that's what we have. That's what we have there. Then we can go on and continue to do the work. Since we have gotten x minus 1 as a factor, what we do now is to use it for long division. Use x minus 1 to divide the polynomial. Okay, so we're going to have now the polynomial. Polynomial function is this, and that's this one, plus 35 s squared minus 50 plus 24. So that's what we have. Then x minus 1 is a factor. Now going to be the divisor. Okay, we're going to use it to divide the polynomial. Okay, then we're going to have, so then what we're going to do now is to take the first one here, x4, over the first one here, and that will give us what? S cubed. Okay, then use it to multiply. S cubed times x, that's x to the power 4. S cubed times minus 1, that's a minus what? Minus s cubed. Do your subtraction. S4 minus x4 cancel. Minus 10 minus 1. I'm dealing with things before you can add or subtract any polynomial, they must have the same power. Okay, the variable with the same power. Okay, then you can add or you can subtract. So the coefficient minus 10 minus 1, so it's giving me minus 10 plus 1, and that's minus 9 s cubed. So you bring the next one, you check it down, plus 35 x squared. Okay, then the next thing to do now is to repeat the process. Take the first one here, and then over the first one here, and that will be equal to what? Minus 9x squared. So minus 9x squared. Then use it to multiply the divisor. This one times this one, that's minus. This one times this one, that's a plus 9x squared. Then do your subtraction. This we cancel. 9x cubed minus 9. 35 minus 9. 35 minus 9 will give us 20. It's 626. 35 minus 9. 35 minus 9. That's 26. Yeah. So this one cancel. So that's plus 26x squared. Okay. Then take the next one, bring it down. That's a minus 50x. Then use it to multiply. So once we are here now, take one of the first one, plus 26x squared, over the first one here. Okay, so that will give us a plus 26 x. And use it to multiply. Plus 26 times x, that's a plus 26x squared. Plus 26 times minus 1, that's minus 26 x. Okay. Then do the subtraction. So this will become 0. This will give us a minus 24 x. Then bring the next one, bring it down. That's what? That's plus 24. We have there. So repeat the process. Minus 24x over the first one here, the first one here, the first one here. Okay, and that will give us minus 24. And then use it to multiply. Minus 24 times this one, that's minus 24x. minus 24 times minus 1. That's what? That's minus that's minus 24. That's minus 24. Let me check that question. Okay. I'm going to recap that briefly. We'll do subtraction. This one minus this one cancel. This one minus 50 minus this, that's minus 24x. Minus 24x. Okay. So that's minus 24. We have that. We have that. And again, minus times minus here. Minus times minus. Minus 24 times minus 1. That's a plus 24. Then now do your subtraction. That's 0. Because when you do your long division, if x minus 1 is a factor, if it is a factor, okay, the remainder must be what? Must be 0. Okay, so what we have here is we have reduced the polynomial. Our function now is now this one, x minus 1 times s cubed minus 9s squared. Let me write it here. X minus 1 times s cubed minus 9s squared plus 26x minus 24. So that's what we have. This one is still a polynomial power 3. So we're still going to use trial and error. So let's call it f1, okay, of x. Let's call that one. Okay, let's try f of 2. Let's try 2 and see if it's 0. Okay, if we do that, we're going to have what? 8 in this place minus 9 times 4, that's 36, plus 26 times 2, that's 52 minus 24. Okay, this one, 8 minus 36, 8 minus 36, that's automatically 0. That shows that s equal to 2 is a solution. S equal to 2 is a solution, and x minus 2 is a factor. X minus 2 is a factor. X minus 2 is a factor. So we're going to again do the long division for this one. Okay, for the s cube. Do the long division with s minus 2. Support the channel. Okay. Say I type your question. Give the videos a thumbs up. Give the videos a thumbs up. Okay, thank you. Give the videos a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are just coming to this channel. If you are new, subscribe to this channel so that we can make this section interactive. You can forward your question, you can type your question. Okay, or Dubai, Kuwait, you to indicate where you are watching me from. Okay, indicate where you are watching when you are watching the channel. Thank you. So then the next thing to do now is we've gotten another factor. We've gotten x minus 1 as one of the factor. We've also gotten x minus 2 as another factor. So we're going to use that to divide this polynomial. So we want to factorize it completely. We're going to use that to divide the polynomial. And that will be equal to the polynomial is s cubed minus 9s squared plus 26x, okay, minus 24, then x minus 2. So we're going to have now, take the first one here over the first one here. So we're having s squared, then use it to multiply. So that will be equal to this one times this one times this one, that's minus 2s squared. Then do your subtraction. So s cubed minus s cubed cancel. Minus 9 minus 2, that's minus 7 s squared. The next one, bring it down, that's plus 26x. Okay. Then what we're going to do now, yes, excuse me. What we are going to do now is to take the first one here, minus 7 s squared, over the first one here. So that's giving us minus 7x. So use it to multiply. Minus 7x times x, that's a minus 7x squared. Minus times minus, that's a plus. 7x times 2, 14x. Do your subtraction. Minus 7 minus 7 minus minus 7, that's a 0. 24, 26 minus 14, that's a 12. Then take the next one down. That's minus 24. So 12x, the first one here, over the first one here. So this is the one plus 12. So that's a plus 12. Use it to multiply. The divisor, so plus 12 times x, that's plus 12x. Plus 12 times minus 2, minus 24. So if you do the subtraction, this will cancel. And once this x minus 2 is a factor, the remainder must be 0. The remainder must be 0. So on the final conclusion, the polynomial now is now equal to x minus 1, okay, times x minus 2, and then times the quotient, okay, that's x squared minus 7x plus 12. Okay, then we are going to factorize the quadratic. This is quadratic, it's power 2. So 1 here, 1 here. Factors of 12 that can generate minus 7. Okay, that will be minus minus 4, minus 3. And if you multiply minus 4 minus 3, it's going to generate plus 12. So that's the solution. That's the we have absolutely factorized, we have completely factorized the polynomial. Polynomial